In this presentation, we examine the intriguing intersection of prophetic dreams and modern physics, with a focus on understanding how nonlinear time may offer a reconciliatory explanation for phenomena that have puzzled humanity for millennia. The discussion centers around the recurring experience of dreams that appear to merge past, present, and future events into a single, vivid vision. By exploring the universal imagery found in dreams, such as the recurring symbol of a gigantic wave, and linking it with ancient accounts of great floods, we present a perspective that is grounded in physics rather than traditional psychological interpretations. This perspective is designed to bridge ancient narratives with contemporary scientific insights into the nature of time and reality. The script is structured in several parts. First, we review historical accounts and cultural narratives related to prophetic dreams and flood myths, revealing how these themes have permeated societies around the globe. Next, we introduce modern theories from physics that question the linear progression of time, suggesting instead that time might exist as a multidimensional construct wherein all moments are accessible simultaneously. We then discuss how dreams could tap into this multidimensional reality, offering glimpses of events that do not adhere to our conventional understanding of chronology. Following this, we analyze the universal wave dream phenomenon in depth, considering its prevalence across cultures and historical periods. We also examine instances where dream imagery is later confirmed by direct encounters in the physical world, challenging the notion that these experiences are purely internal or symbolic. Finally, we review scientific theories such as the many worlds interpretation and concepts of parallel universes to provide a framework that supports the idea of accessing multiple timelines or dimensions through the dream state. This structured approach aims to offer clarity, precision, and a fresh perspective on experiences that have long been relegated to the realm of myth and psychology. Throughout history, numerous civilizations have recorded experiences of dreams and visions that seem to transcend ordinary time. Ancient texts and oral traditions recount tales of seers and prophets who claim to have witnessed events not yet occurred, as well as memories of events that had long passed. These prophetic dreams often include dramatic imagery, among which the vision of a massive wave or flood is particularly recurrent. The tale of Noah's Ark in the Bible, the Sumerian flood myth, and various Native American flood legends share common elements that evoke a universal memory of catastrophic water events. The imagery of a great flood or overwhelming wave is not confined to written records. It appears frequently in dreams across different time periods and geographic regions. Stories of prophetic dreams have often been dismissed as symbolic or the product of a collective unconscious. Yet this view does not address the possibility that these dreams might have a basis in an objective, multidimensional reality. The repetition of such imagery implies that the experience may be reflecting a real event, a historical flood that left an indelible imprint on human consciousness, or a recurring natural phenomenon that continues to echo through time. In examining these universal flood myths, it becomes apparent that the theme of inundation is more than a metaphor for spiritual purification or societal renewal. Instead, it may represent an actual event or a series of events that have shaped the course of history, events that are recorded in the collective memory of humanity. This background establishes a foundation for the consideration of dreams as portals into a nonlinear tapestry of time, where the past, present, and future intermingle. Such a view challenges the traditional separation between history and prophecy, urging us to explore the possibility that these accounts are interconnected fragments of a larger physical reality. Modern physics has increasingly entertained the idea that time may not be the unidirectional, sequential process we experience in everyday life. Instead, several scientific theories suggest that time might be inherently multidimensional, allowing for the integration of events across what we perceive as past, present, and future. In this framework, the dream state becomes a fascinating arena in which the boundaries of time appear to dissolve. When individuals experience vivid, prophetic dreams, these phenomena could be interpreted as intermittent access to a broader, multidimensional reality, a reality in which temporal distinctions are significantly blurred. According to recent interpretations of quantum mechanics and theories such as the many worlds interpretation, every conceivable event occurs, each in its own separate timeline that exists concurrently with others. This suggests that rather than a single linear progression, time consists of an array of potentialities that coexist simultaneously. Dreams may serve as windows into these alternate realities, capturing fragments of events that exist on parallel timelines. For instance, a dream filled with the imagery of a colossal wave might not solely be a fictional construct or a symbolic representation. It might be an indication of an event unfolding, or having unfolded, in a timeline that intersects with our own. In this context, the process of dreaming can be viewed as an unconscious form of information exchange between the restrictive linear experience of wakefulness and a more expansive state of mind where temporal boundaries are less rigid. During sleep, particularly in the phase of rapid eye movement REM, brain activity is in a state that closely resembles wakefulness, while simultaneously being unbound by the strict chronological order of our daily experiences. This unique period allows for the possibility that the brain might detect or even integrate signals from other dimensions of time. The resulting dreams, therefore, could be interpreted as nonlinear messages that synthesize elements from various moments into a single, cohesive experience. Moreover, this nonlinear perspective of time offers an alternative explanation for why certain dreams, which may seem like inaccuracies or incomplete predictions at first glance, later find validation in physical reality. It suggests that the accuracy of such dreams is not diminished by their fragmented nature. Rather, these dreams reflect the inherent complexity of a multidimensional temporal framework. The phenomenon of prophetic dreams, then, might best be understood not as failures of the mind to construct coherent narratives, but as glimpses into a realm where the past, present, and future exist as intertwined facets of a singular, expansive reality. By viewing time through this multidimensional lens, we reconcile the apparent paradox of prophetic dreams, where elements of history appear to resurface unexpectedly or materialize in ways that defy conventional chronology, with emerging scientific theories. This approach not only honors the deep historical and cultural significance of such dreams, but also provides a quantitative framework informed by modern physics. The interplay between conscious experience and the physical properties of time may ultimately prove to be the key in unlocking new understanding of both humanity's collective memory and the vast, uncharted domains of reality that lie beyond our everyday perception. The recurring vision of a gigantic wave stands as a particularly intriguing example of a prophetic dream that continues to surface in various cultural contexts. Numerous reports from individuals around the world describe dreams in which a massive, unstoppable wave dominates the scene, symbolizing both destruction and renewal. This universal motif has been documented not only in personal narratives, but also within the shared myths of great floods. Its repeated appearance suggests that the wave may be a tangible representation of historical events, such as catastrophic floods that have profoundly impacted human society in the past. An analysis of the universal wave dream phenomenon necessitates a dual approach. On one hand, the dream can be examined as a cultural artifact that transcends individual subjectivity. The consistency with which the symbol of the wave appears amongst disparate cultures may indicate a common source, a collective repository of experiences from humanity's distant past. This idea aligns with the possibility that ancient catastrophic events, like global deluges, left imprints in the collective memory that are subsequently expressed in recurring dream images. On the other hand, the same dream may serve as a direct glimpse into a nonlinear dimension of time, where elements from historical floods are re-experienced, regardless of the dreamer's chronological position. Evidence supporting the notion that the wave dream is more than a mere metaphoration of internal states can be found in the occasional correspondence between dream content and later physical reality. In some instances, individuals who have experienced vivid, recurring dreams of a great wave report subsequent encounters with environments, artifacts, or even natural phenomena that bear striking similarities to their dream imagery. Such occurrences challenge the simplistic dismissal of these visions as mere hallucinations or unconscious symbolism. They imply instead that there may be a deeper underlying truth to these experiences, one that connects personal consciousness with objective events in the broader tapestry of time. This analysis invites a reconsideration of traditional boundaries between subjective dream experiences and empirical historical and physical realities. It posits that the universal occurrence of the wave motif, as seen in both ancient narratives and modern dreams, might be indicative of a persistent memory or signal embedded within the fabric of time itself. Thus, instead of viewing the wave dream as a flawed or fragmented prediction, it can be seen as an authentic, albeit complex, imprint of historical events that continue to resonate across multiple dimensions of reality. There are documented cases where the imagery experienced during sleep has later been corroborated by direct encounters in the waking world. When a dream vividly portrays specific places, events, or even natural phenomena, and these images later appear in unexpected facets of everyday life, such correspondences prompt careful consideration regarding the nature of time and memory. For some, the subsequent physical confirmation of dream content challenges the common notion that dreams are merely the products of random neural activity or repressed desires. Instead, these occurrences suggest that dreams might serve as conduits through which alternate timelines or dimensions intersect with our own reality. Instances have been reported in which a distinct, recurring dream, such as that of a vast, overwhelming wave, later finds expression in a historical landmark, a natural disaster, or an environmental anomaly within the dreamer's vicinity. In these cases, what initially appeared as a singular, isolated dream begins to take on a more concrete form. This phenomenon implies that the dream may indeed have been drawing upon real events or signals from a timeline that exists concurrently and is accessible via a nonlinear perception of time. From this viewpoint, the occurrence where dreams are later validated by physical evidence is not an anomaly, but a demonstration of the interplay between consciousness and the physical world. It supports the idea that during altered states of consciousness, when the linear constraints of time may be relaxed, the brain has the potential to access fragments of reality that have already been imprinted elsewhere in the multidimensional fabric of existence. Such events encourage us to consider the possibility that our state of wakeful awareness may be only one aspect of a far more complex reality where multiple timelines coalesce and intersect. The physical confirmation of dream content, therefore, serves as a compelling indicator that our understanding of time, memory, and experience may need to be expanded beyond traditional boundaries. Contemporary scientific theories, especially those emerging from quantum mechanics, increasingly propose that time is not a single linear continuum, but rather comprises multiple interacting dimensions. The many worlds interpretation, for instance, posits that every potential outcome materializes in its own distinct branch of reality. Under this framework, events that seem discontinuous in our conventional understanding of time may actually belong to parallel universes where they unfold simultaneously yet independently. This notion provides a scientific foundation for understanding how prophetic dreams might access information from alternative timelines. In considering the multidimensional nature of time, it becomes plausible that dreams can serve as portals. During particular sleep phases, especially when the mind is in a heightened state of receptivity, it may become attuned to signals emanating from these parallel realities. The evidence lies in the occasional synchronization between dream imagery and later events in the physical world. Such correlations suggest that, rather than being random or purely symbolic, dreams might be capturing glimpses of realities that coexist with our own, though they do not conform to our usual chronological order. Furthermore, the concept of parallel universes offers a reconciliatory explanation for the recurring nature of certain dream motifs. If every possible timeline exists concurrently, then it is conceivable that a symbolic element such as the universal wave is a recurring marker of an event that has left an imprint across various dimensions. Rather than being a flawed prediction, the dream could be interpreted as a fragment of information from one of these intersecting realities, a reality that overlaps with our current state under certain conditions of altered consciousness. As scientific inquiry into the nature of time and parallel universes advances, It may provide further insights into how our minds interface with a multidimensional universe. In summary, the exploration of prophetic dreams through the lens of modern physics offers a compelling path toward reconciling ancient narratives with contemporary scientific thought. By considering time as a multidimensional construct, we open the possibility that dreams function as more than mere reflections of our subconscious. They may be windows into alternate timelines where past, present, and future converge. The recurring image of a massive wave, found in both personal dreams and global flood myths, stands as a potent symbol of this complex interplay between history and the fabric of reality.